The greatest minds of our race have been wondering about the nature of reality and the fabric of our universe. Evidence of the importance of sound, frequencies, and vibration can be found in almost all ancient civilizations and their spiritual and religious practices. We know that Nikola Tesla, Albert Einstein, and many others, through their studies, managed to discover and understand that everything is composed of energy, and through manipulating these subtle energetic forces, we could transform ourselves and everything around us. Among these great minds was a man who wanted to use these forces of nature to cure all diseases and increase the general health and longevity of humanity to a whole new level. His name was Dr. Royal Raymond Rייף, a scientist who not only built the first microscope to ever see a living virus or bacteria, but also cured 14 of the 16 cancer patients he treated in just a couple of months, using only the power of frequency and vibration, called the end of diseases, saying that through Dr. Rייf's discovery, it would be possible to treat absolutely any disease with a simple frequency-based device. Welcome to our video on Dr. Royal Rייf and his incredible machine, which was able to cure any disease only through the power of frequency and vibration. Depression. Dr. Rייf apparently worked for both the United States government and the Carl Zeiss optics firm, which is a German manufacturer of optical systems and optoelectronics. The technological inventions of Rייf were so advanced that they are still used today in the field of optics, electronics, radiochemistry, biochemistry, ballistics, and aviation. Rייf visualized, designed, and built a magnifying instrument that worked on a different principle than the existing microscopes of his day. In 1920, he built the first microscopes which were able to actually see a virus. The microscopes he built allowed him to watch a live virus and to observe it in its changing life forms. Rייf's technology far exceeded even today's electronic microscope, where all bacteria and viruses are killed to be able to be analyzed. In 1933, Royal Raymond Rייf presented to the world the universal microscope, which was not only the most powerful optical microscope ever made up to that time, but it was also the most versatile. One of the most attractive features of this microscope was that, in contrast to the electron microscope, the universal microscope does not kill the specimen under observation and affords observation of natural living specimens in all circumstances. Basically, Rייf's microscope not only could see the viruses, but it also saw the colors they emitted, and whenever viewing a specific color, Rייf would be able to specify or approximate the resonant frequency of the object being observed, just like viewing the aura of a human and determining his or her resonant frequency by it. Now that Rייf was able to detect and specify all these viruses responsible for some of the most horrible diseases, there was only one thing he needed to figure out, and that was how to destroy them and cure people. Owing to Nikola Tesla's studies, men of science had known of the connection of electrical, magnetic, and radio frequencies with the operation of the human body. So Rייf turned to electromagnetic frequencies. He discovered that each microbe and each virus had a particular frequency to which it was vulnerable. Rייf called this the mortal oscillatory rate, a term still used to this day. After his discoveries, Rייf would try out the removal of specific bacteria, viruses, and tumors from rats through the use of this electromagnetic frequency. His experiments were an amazing success, after which he tried this healing method on humans and was also successful. After this release in November 1931, Dr. Milbank Johnson invited 44 physicians to honor Rייf's work and declared the end of all disease. During 1934, a group of physicians led by Dr. Milbank Johnson of Pasadena, California, in an experiment that was sponsored by the University of California, brought 16 patients with cancer from a hospital in San Diego and placed them in apartments where they were observed and treated by the electromagnetic frequencies recommended by Dr. Royal Rייf. In just 3 months, 14 of the 16 patients were declared free of any cancer at that time. The other 2 required an additional month of treatment to be completely cured. After this monumental success, Dr. Royal Rייף made the following statement. With the frequency instrument treatment, no tissue is destroyed, no pain is felt, no noise is audible, and no sensation is noticed. A tube lights up, and 3 minutes later the treatment is completed. The virus or bacteria is destroyed, and the body then recovers itself naturally from the toxic effect of the virus or bacteria. Several diseases may be treated simultaneously.